Good morning. Oh, you have to excuse me. I have got the most stinking cold. Yeah, I haven't been at all well for a few days. But today, this is the only day I'm going to get. I haven't been here for 6 days. So I thought I'd do a video, get one to you, because I don't know when I'll be back. That sounds dramatic, doesn't it? Peter's gone fishing. He was up at 5 o'clock to go fishing. Oh, I got Annie with me. Yeah, what a week I've had. Oh, Tuesday. What happened Monday? Oh, I wasn't feeling. Yeah, I had a bit of a cough. That was all on Monday. But I thought, oh, what did I think? See, the brain is not there, is it anymore? Well, forget Monday because I've totally forgotten Monday. Tuesday. Tuesday we had to take little Jackson, one of our grandchildren, to a hospital a few miles away. As you know, I only drive local. Now Peter, as he's got older, he's not so keen on driving either. Well, he's never been a keen driver, but yeah, he worries about things. Anyway, Leah asked if we'd take her and my grandson. So as grandparents, you do these things, don't you? Well, quite a while before we was going to leave, a few hours before we was going to leave, I don't know why, he just decided to go out and start, because we take my car. He still doesn't like driving his new car. Take my car. So we went to start it, and it just went clonk, clonk. Yeah, it wouldn't start at all. So phoned for the AA, Automobile Association. They weren't coming out for hours and hours. Anyway, long story short, they eventually came. The battery had gone, yeah, and they repaired it. Nice man repaired it half an hour before we was due to leave. Thought he was going to have to cancel his appointment, yeah. So we got over to Eastbourne. It was quite a straightforward journey, and I'm thinking, oh, I could have probably drove here, but yeah, no, I don't. Peter was quite surprised. It was all quite straightforward, even with the 4 roundabouts he had to do, one after the other. He was okay, and it was a good drive. So she took him in for his operation. He had to be put to sleep to have some teeth taken out. They're all baby teeth. And if you've ever taken a child, I had to take my girls. They had to have teeth taken out, but it was all done local then. It isn't anymore with children. They all have to go miles away, and so yeah, we thought, oh. I was trying to find somewhere, because it was right on top of lunchtime, and I was trying to find somewhere to take Peter to eat. And he said, no, I'm going to park in the hospital, and that's it, we're not going anywhere, because of his worry about driving and things. So we did that. I went and bought us, we did go in the cafe. Oh, sorry, she's going into this nice knitted little outfit, little romper. And it's got this lovely flowery beads, and it's in a lilac. Yeah, so, oh, here comes Ruby in now. Yeah, did get him to go in the cafe. Normally he won't set foot in a hospital at all, but we got him to go in the cafe. Well, I did. 14 cakes. say, Ruby. At extortionate prices. And it wasn't very nice. You know, all these hospital, it's all disposable, this disposable, that. You don't get a proper teacup or anything. Anyway, so we had that. Went back and sat in the car again. Mwah. And I'm just sitting there, and I looked up. We were sitting facing this embankment. Looked up, and I can see a pub sign. And I went, oh, there's a pub over the road just down there. And he said, well, why didn't you know we could have gone there? And I looked it up online, and the meals look so nice. They look lovely. So if we ever have to go again, we're going there for a meal next time. Hopefully we won't have to, but there you go. And then obviously you've got to drive home again afterwards. But that was Tuesday gone. All finished Tuesday. Wednesday I had to take Leah. Now we've already taken her over to Eastbourne, haven't we? That on the Tuesday. But on the Wednesday we had to take her, or I had to take her to our local hospital about her MS. We thought she was going to find out about her injections that she's going to have. But it wasn't. It was all loads of other bumps and things she had to do. But I had to stay in the waiting room with Jackson, who wasn't feeling too good after having 6 baby teeth out the day before. And, yeah, and it was packed. So I don't know whether I got even more germs on top of the cough I already had. But, yeah, I've come out in this. So. Right, I was going to put this, got this lilac-y. Ah, look at that. Now I've got smaller ones and I've only got one of those. Have you been pinching them? Yeah. I've got a basket of little shoes and stuff under the crib. And Ruby goes in and empties it. I couldn't make out why I kept finding things on the floor. No, it's her. Her. You. They're a different colour, aren't they? But they even look pink, but they're not. They're a lilac still. These are do. These are do. I watched, this morning I watched, well, a few videos, but one of the ones I watched this morning was Susie Q from, Susie Q's Doll's House. You know Susie. Is that right? Oh my, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, gal. Anyway, she's doing a tag about what your favourite Easter gift was, because we are coming up next week for Easter. I've got babysitting to do. Oh, less said about that than better, but yeah. Yeah, what was or is your favourite Easter gift? Well, we don't do Easter. We haven't done Easter for a lot of years. As adults, we've never done, ever done anything for Easter. But obviously when the children, if I goes down a little bit, when the children were little, we did the eggs and things and took them on Easter egg hunts and what have you. But when I was little, it got me, I bought a powder in and I didn't powder her. She's partial silicone, Annie is, if you don't know. Where's this other booty? You? Yeah, so we, when I was little, you celebrated Easter. I must get some more powder. But it was all little ceramic Easter eggs then, with Easter egg cups. You always got a little cup or a little Easter egg cup. Egg cup with like, well, something on it or whatever. It was a teddy bear or it was a duck or whatever. And little eggs, and you always had little eggs. It wasn't big eggs, I think the biggest egg we got when we was little was about that big. Yeah, they weren't massive eggs. So, but we had a glass, my mum had a glass cabinet. Remember that everybody had glass cabinets, didn't they, with all their little ornaments and things in. Well, it always seemed to be, before Easter, this was filled up with Easter. It always seemed to be full of Easter eggs, but it wasn't. It was only me and my sister at that stage. My mum went on to have 3 boys after us. But at that stage, it was just me and my sister. And it always looked full, but obviously it wasn't full. It was just for the 2 of us. And we got 1 each from mum and dad. And then my aunties, 2 of my aunties used to buy us 1 each. So that would make 3. I think we got 1 each from my uncles maybe. So I had 2 uncles, so that was another 2. So yeah, we had loads of these little, about 5 I suppose, little eggs. And that was Easter. No. I have totally run it. Oh, I've got a little bit left in there. We didn't go to church and things at Easter. It was just something that we didn't do. And we done Easter at school and things like that. 200 chin, because babies get hot under their chins. Get hot. That is a joke. It's been so cold down here. Oh. Yeah, but that's about it for Easter, really. Oh. I can't tell you what my favourite gift was because I didn't get any. Certainly didn't get any. Just these little tiny Easter eggs, which was lovely. And this is a rubbishy video, and I do apologise, but I feel terrible, and I am going back to bed. I've got a cup of tea here. Oh. I wasn't going to get dressed today. You can see I'm in my big fluffy Temu jumper. Peter went at 5 o'clock to go fishing, and he had some fishing bait being delivered. The guy was supposed to come last night and didn't. So knew he was going to come this morning, and Peter said, well, don't worry. He said, I'll catch up with Alan later, the guy that was coming. He said he won't mind just leaving it outside, and I said, I thought, no, I'll get up. All I've done is chuck a pair of leggings on, some clean underwear, and this fluffy jumper. And that's me. I was gonna wash my hair, but I haven't got that far. So, oh, look, that looks nice on her. Do you like it? There we go. There we go, Pretzel. She has got an open mouth. And she can suck her thumb. If you turn her head the other way, she will suck her thumb. But she's gorgeous. She's a little white bunny, yeah, Easter bunny. And that's it. Oh, when I saw you last time, I was showing you my stick-on nails. Now, I took the others off because I hadn't put them on right, and they lasted me about 3 days. They're supposed to last 3 weeks, but after 3 days, because I hadn't pushed them down enough, they were catching on things like my hair and things like that. So I did remove them, quite easy to remove with an orange stick and cuticle oil. They just plopped off. Now these have been on a week today. Can you see? I can't see what you're seeing, so I apologise if I'm stuck them right in your face. But I'm quite pleased with these ones. As I say, right hand, don't look too closely because that isn't good. I can't cut with this hand. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with those. A week today. And for £3 something, I think they cost me. I was pleased, really pleased. They're quite, yeah, they're quite nice. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. I'm going back. I think I'm going to have another sleep. I'm going to have some paracetamol. I might not go back to bed, actually. Or I might just go and listen to my book and lay on the bed. I hope you're all well. If you're not, get well soon. It's been freezing cold down here. I've watched videos of everyone everywhere in the UK has had lovely heat and sun. We've had no sun, we've had the cold, and we have winds. Today, the sun is trying to come out. Well, it is out actually today. Yeah, the sun's out today. So it might warm up out there, but I don't bank on it being any better than it has been, so. Anyway, I'm sorry for this rubbishy video, but yeah, it's just the way it goes some days, isn't it? And you won't see me again till next week sometime, if you see me then. Next weekend, not this weekend, not this Friday today, not this weekend, but the following weekend is Easter, and yeah, oh God's sake, why did I go in there? It came out of there. Josie, my other daughter, has asked me if I would babysit on the Saturday. Yeah, I've said yes, but I've said I don't want to be stuck there for 5 hours. I know it sounds mean. She's going to a barbecue. But she said, oh, I haven't left you for 5 hours before. But she has. She has gone for 5 hours. And those children, bless their hearts, are not the easiest. So wish me luck. Wish me luck. But that's next Saturday. Here we are. She looks really grey in this light, but she isn't. She isn't grey at all. She's got a bit pinky chappy chops. Right. I'll see you soon. You take care. Hopefully I'll have no trouble uploading this. I didn't have any trouble last time, the one I did. So, she is, my little Annie. I'll see you soon. You take care.